one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, it's me again. I woke up just a few minutes ago, and I was thinking about what you said. It's not fair, you know. It's not fair that you think of me that way. I try my best to hold on, but I can't. Whatever we do, whatever I try to do, it's never enough. Time moves on, and life is moving, and we're still suffering in the same place. I think this is where we might slip away and go our separate ways. This is where the dirt road splits apart. One where it shows an old road with a few stones that may be the road to town, while the other is not so clear. The other heading to the mountains, and it looks dangerous, probably filled with some jungle monsters, animals that are ready to feast upon whoever walks this path. But I feel like do you understand, like, if anyone was in this situation, they would always choose the road that leads to town, because it's the safe option, because it's the option that they always have done. They never really made a risk, made a conscious choice to have a risk. They always went to the easy path, and they chose the path that leads to town. That's why I've been always finding myself at your feet. That's why I've been always going back over and over, begging you for, we need to work this out. But I think it's time. I think it's time that we let go. You might want to go back to the city or to the town where you feel safe. However, that path is not for me anymore. Because if we're gonna part ways, I don't want to go to the same old path that will lead me back to you after making that decision. After even just thinking about taking that decision. Because in the end, if I actually do it after thinking about it, then I will just go back again and do it again and again and again and again. It needs to stop at some point. I know that you don't see me the same way that I see you. I see you as a salvation. I see you as a partner, as someone that I care for, or potentially care for at least. But you don't. You just see me as a waste of time, effort, and you would rather chase unachievable dreams than being with someone like me. And I think that's where I'm coming from. I always used to choose that option, to always chase the unreachable dream, even though I know it's not achievable. But I trick myself always by finding something, some small detail about us. Maybe one day I say, yeah, she's probably gonna wake up to it the next day. She will be okay with it. Yeah, she'll come back. She'll come back around. Yeah, I know that I matter to her. But the reality is that I don't. I don't matter to you. At least not in the way that I see you. And finally, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it, making that sacrifice. I'm okay with walking the dirt road that leads to the mountains. I want to reach a different era of myself. I want to challenge myself. Whatever lies ahead, whether it was danger or happiness or success or misery or even death, it's a way for me to feel alive again. But I think you should do that as well. I'm not saying that so that you could choose me. This is not gonna happen. And we already know that even if you try to choose the dirt road again, even then you wouldn't choose me. You would rather face the dangers than choosing me. And I'm fine with that. I finally made my peace. One day maybe, no, that's not gonna happen. So, I guess this is goodbye. I feel like you don't always get to experience closures, but when you do, it's always comforting, even if it makes you cry, even if it's hurting you. So, to me, this is my closure. You might say, well, you haven't given me any response yet, but I don't really need that response, because you've been telling me all along and I was just not listening. But now I am. Thank you for being a part of my life, even for this brief moment. And I'm sorry if this hurts, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye. So, goodbye.